Welcome to Building Dreams Together, a podcast about connection, courage, and the daily actions that turn dreams into reality. Whether you're building your dream, rebuilding after a storm, or just looking for inspiration to take the next step, you're in the right place. This is Building Dreams Together. So welcome to Building Dreams Together, Yovel.
Thank you very much, Jack. How are you?
I'm good. You know, we once did this before on a podcast that you had me on as a guest.
That's true.
And so today, I'm welcoming you to my podcast, Building Dreams Together. And so when I say Building Dreams Together to you, what does it mean?
Wow. Think first, it's partnership. It's take me to think about two different ways. First, partnership is you and your partner, you and your wife, your girlfriend, whatever she will be. And it's to build the dreams together. Because this is what couples try to do. And then it's with your business partners, with your friends, that you try to build something in a different way. And for me, it's take me to the days that I've been in the military as well. Of we have a dream together as a squad. We're building that together. And I think the first dream is to be home safe.
When you relate it to the squad and being a soldier in Israel, and we talk about building dreams together, what's like the most important thing that you have to rely on in the together?
Trust.
Yeah.
You need to trust each other, because in the end, let's say you and me doing business, we did mistake, it maybe will cost us money. Over there, it will cost your life.
Yeah.
So you need to trust in your people that they will not do any mistakes. And I talk with a bunch of soldiers that lost friends, that they feeling that there was their own mistakes. And maybe it's yes, maybe it's not. But you don't want to live your life with a feeling that your friend died because of you. So it starts with trust and to be professional.
Yeah. Trust, reliability, certainty, you've got my back. You know,
yeah.
I did a podcast with my wife, Meredith, 50 years together. One of the things we talk about is being reliable, knowing that that person has your back.
Yeah.
So,
I think there is a difference between people that say, I am there for you, and the people that's really there for you. And I don't think it's matter how much time you know each other. Like it's matter who is really there for you. You can know someone 50 years, 100 years, and he never will be there for you. And you can know someone 5 minutes and he will be there for you and will help you and will do everything to make that happen.
Yeah. I've been fortunate in my life that I've had people that I feel I can trust, that are there for me and that have been rock solid through thick and thin. Several friends, business partner, my wife, my children. And just because you give birth to a child doesn't mean they're going to be there for you.
That's true.
But my children showed up for me, especially, you know, we're at this studio that we're filming in is Sean's studio that you know, and it's become the home of the I Believe in Me Foundation. But Sean, when I went through my bankruptcy, when I was going through the troubles that we were dealing with, and I needed money to maintain a place that we owned in Mexico that they really own. I gave it to my kids when I bought it, but to maintain it, my son stepped up to the plate and paid. We had a mortgage at that time. We don't anymore, but it was around somewhere between $2,000 and $3,000 a month. I don't remember the exact number. That he stepped up and paid it for a year and a half, 2 years until I got out of bankruptcy, until I was able to get back on my feet. So there's
amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing. But that's it. You know, building dreams together is people having their back, having your back, doing things together, understanding that we all are going to go through life and face challenges, and we all need people in our lives.
That's true. Without people, we can't move forward.
Yeah.
Like there is a word that say your network is your net worth. Like, so who you know, like the people that you're in your network it can be compared to your net worth. So who you know, it will make you to know how much you worth.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I feel blessed. I got a wide range of people, all sorts of people.
But I will tell you about that, about people that are there for you and not there for you. I recommend to most of the people in the world, try to understand your friendship right now. If that friendship will stay forever or not. If they not, and you feel it's only for time period, you know it's for time period. Maybe it's for reason. Maybe there is a friendship for a reason. I can give you an example. Maybe your all businesses that you got a partner for 5 years. You did a business, was great. You finish after 5 years. Now we don't have friends of that guy anymore. And then there is friends forever. So it's 3 difference of friends in their life. Friends for time, friendship for reason, and friends forever. Try to understand who is your friendship is in that period of stuff. And then you can know how to react with them and pushing that forward.
Yeah, that's wise advice. But doesn't it develop friendships forever? They develop through conversation, shared ideals.
The challenges. I feel that the challenges is the most important, and the best example is like you willing to die for your squad, your friends in the squad, and you know them like you can know them a couple of months, you can know them a couple of years, but you're willing to die for them. And again, it's the people that was there for you and show you that. And you have the feeling.
Yeah.
Like you have when you know someone gonna be friends forever after you 1 year of friends of him, you know that it's forever. And then you can see people that there's a reason why they're friends of you.
Yeah, for sure. So let's talk a little bit about what you're doing in your journey.
Okay.
You had me on your podcast, The Way of the 1%.
Yes, that we're gonna bring it back now to live.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me about your journey. I mean, what's your journey in life? How were you brought up? Do you have brothers and sisters? What were your parents like? You were brought up in Israel.
Yeah, so that's a great question. We have 4 brothers and sisters in the family. I have 2 sisters that they're older than me, one 9 years, one 7 years. Then my parents did a break, and then they got me and my younger brother that is 1.5 years younger than me. We are really close to each other. Like when I drove here, I talked with my sister in Israel, and then my father called me right after. Like we are always talking with each other. We're a really close family. My parents, I always say, my father is my role model. He did everything to make our family healthy, wealthy, and be able to provide and protect the family. My mom represents everything that I love in that world. My mom, she's there out of the home. She's showing up for us. She's talking with us emotionally. Something that most of the guys can't do. And I understand that. And that's my mom part. And I would say she represents everything that I love in that world. And then I grew up in a small moshav, it's like a small town, 1,200 people. We grew up horses, motorcycles, like mainly nature, to be outside. So that was really fun to grow up like that in Israel. Of course, every year there was like the war and stuff. Every time something else happening in Israel, because Israel under attack all the time. So you're learning by yourself what is important to do as a young adult, we can say, call that, because when you need at the age of 8, they teach you how to run to the shelter. When I was 3 years old, 4 years old, they teach me how to put a gas mask. Like all that stuff, it's make you to become adult, because then they teach you, even after you put yourself, you need to see if one of your friends needs help. So then when you're 4 years old, 5 years old, you feel that I have responsibility of other people. That's something that make me to grow really fast. And then when I was 16, I decided I want to join the military, to the IDF, and I want to do something big. So I tried to try out to all the special and elite forces in Israel. Then I got inside the special forces, did 3-year service, the most craziest time of our life. And that was really interesting. Finished the military service. I joined the military 1 week or 2 weeks after the last test in high school, okay? I remember it was a math test. I finished the math test. 2 weeks later, I was bold going to the military. Okay, then you're doing the service. I did 1 year and like 4 months of training. And then you're doing another 1 year and 6 months of your service. Then I finish. I start study business administration. We start couple of businesses. We try to do some stuff. We was really become highly successful, and then the war happened.
On October 7th, where were you?
On October 7th, I personally was in Crete with my ex-girlfriend, and I woke up in the morning. I remember we was planning to do some hike. So I talked with my local friend. His name is Kedis. I told him, "Hey brother, I am ready." It was 5:30 a.m. Then he come to my place, and then I see something really weird happening in Israel. The same moment I give a call to it was CEO of El Al. I told him, get me a flight. The same day in the evening, I already been in Israel, or the night, or the same, or 7 or 8 October, I don't remember exactly. And then we already went to the base. We was preparing to war. They sent us to the north, then to the south, then inside Gaza, and it's nonstop.
So you were in it from day 1 or day 2.
Kind of, yeah. No one expected that it happened. I got blessed that all my 5-6 best friends in Israel, no one of them died. But in that day, it was really hit us. People don't understand how small Israel. Israelis can be inside USA 14 times. And we lost, in that day, 25,000 people. In Israel, there is, how many people there is? Let's say 7-8 million people that really connected. Then you take the Orthodox out, it's less too. And then the people are living in the West Bank, so it's by far less. So we know everyone. So I lost 17 people that I know in the same day. 17 people I knew that died. So it was really what's happening right now?
Right.
What's happening? And as in the name of your podcast is all the bridges that you build with people. And we was sharing that we're building a bridge with Gaza, with Hamas, that we gave them in 2005 the authority to be independent, that we're building a bridge, and the Israel government tried to build and give them and provide them. And we was in shock. And then the war started, and after 4 months, my squad finished the duty. Then my best friend called me that he need help. And then I say, okay, my best friend asking for help. I took another friends with me, and we went for another 4 months. We lead I was in my military. I was driving in special operation on Hammers, and you're driving with night vision goggles, 1 meter from each car, really fast, that no one knows that you are there. It's really hard drive. Mm-hmm. So we was managing the operation when we conquer Rafah, in bring stuff and take people that got injured and operate soldier inside and with the car. So that was really difficult, challenging, and really weird to do that. And then I finished, and I got the opportunity to come to the USA. I came here, and after a couple of months, I found and met my love, and we are dating right now. We're living together, and then I decided we're gonna stay in the USA. And after 6 months, I tried to figure out what I can do, and I start my business. We have a studio production company, as people can see.
Well, the way, and which is putting out this podcast. You're helping me put these together.
Let's Do Podcast. That's the name of the company. We're opening in more and more locations. The goal is that our clients will be able to travel all around the USA, make podcasts. You have studios home, but if you ever will be in Austin or San Antonio or New York or wherever we open, you always can use that. So that's another benefit of our clients. And the most interesting thing is that people in USA doesn't understand how gifted they are, that they have citizenship and they grew up in the USA and they are safe and they have all the ability to follow their dreams.
Yeah. Well, and I don't want to go back to what it was like growing up in Israel, but I have to, because as a child growing up under the threat of a bomb coming down upon you, how did that affect the way you operate, went to school, played in the schoolyard? I didn't grow up thinking that, in public school in Brooklyn, we used to do the bomb shelter raids, the atomic bomb shelter. We used to have to go, the siren would go off and we'd go under our desk and crawl. But it was not something anybody thought would really ever happen. You know, it didn't. But growing up where you grew up in Israel, it was a real threat because it was happening.
It's not only in the school, it's in the park, in the gyms, in everything that you're doing. You always coming there and understand first thing, where is the shelter? If something happening right now, where is the shelter? Where is the bodyguards? Like in Israel, people don't understand. In Israel, like we went to eat now lunch in Snarf Sandwich, there is bodyguards in every place. There is people with guns every place because it's happening all the time. People trying to do terror attack on us. So it's not only from the bombs, it's everything in your lifetime. You need always to think where it will be my safe place if something happening right now. What am I gonna do? Like when I was in Israel after the military, I walk with a pistol 24 hours. People don't understand how much it's like. It's nice and not nice because I don't want to walk with pistol. Even here in Boulder, that we need to protect the synagogue in the weekends. It's for me like it's madness. How we are in 2025 and we need to hide and protect ourselves. Like it's make me to be sad. More than to be scared, it's make me to be sad because we don't want to hurt anyone. We just want to live our life, build our families, build businesses, and building, like you say, building worlds.
When we went for lunch just a little while ago before this impromptu podcast that we're doing, you shared with me something about being Jewish and being a soldier in the IDF and what they teach you that you're not there. It's wrong to kill. You only kill. I'm going to let you put it in your words.
Yeah, so every bullet, there is an address. That's what they teach us. Like when you shoot a bullet, even if in training, there is an address. So when I was thinking about that, there is a meaning in what we're doing. So as much as I met all my friends, as much people know me, they will know that I will never hurt anyone. In my life, I never start a fight. I always finish a fight if someone tries to attack me or the family, but I will never start a fight. We are IDF, Israel Defense Forces. We will not go and shoot and kill people. And the IDF is there is two specific things that people don't understand about the IDF. First, is the only military in the world that's been in so many fights that he never started a war. From 48, 67, 73, and Lebanon first, Lebanon second, all the Intifada, everything. Israel never start a war. The second thing is the only military in the world that put their own soldier in court to make sure of what they did is the right thing to do. And I can tell you, I have friends that in the 7th of October went to court because they was blamed of killing terrorists of Hamas. And by the orders, terrorists of Hamas were inside the kibbutz. What the terrorists did, slaughter a family. I don't think people know what we saw in the 7th or the 8th of October, but that was the Holocaust.
Right.
The last time I saw that, it was in the Poland. So
Israel questioning its own soldiers to the purpose of what it was doing, making sure that what they were doing had a purpose.
Yeah.
For a reason.
Exactly. We're always saying, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
And that's what we try to transfer. And I think one of the meaning of the podcast, what is your why in that world? If you have a why, you have a powerful meaning to live for. And in the USA, it's a sad number, but every 13 minutes, a guy getting suicide. Every 13 minutes. And it's crazy. And there is 22 veterans a day that are dying in the USA.
What would be the dream today to build together between, well, let's go back to your homeland, Israel, for Israel. What can we build? What can be built from this vast destruction that happened in Gaza, from the relationship between the Palestinians and the Jews today? What do you hope for? What's the dream?
Well, just before I will answer, I will fix you. The Jewish are Palestinian too, we can say that. Because Palestine is Palestine. If you look on the history, this is how they call all the area, but included region, included a bunch of stuff. So the Jewish and the Muslims can live together. How we can build the worlds I think, is to understand what is good and what is bad, is to be more modern. If you will promise to any person in Israel that tomorrow morning there will not be any terror attack and no one will try to kill Israel again, we will give any land that needed to be peace. But the history proves itself again and again and again. So how to build that bridge, that great question, I think is a start between people. But in the end, there is no war between people, there is war between government. And it's like stop to hate for free. Like even if something happens that you don't love, breathe. Stop. Look the guy in the eyes, even if it's your friend, your partner, even if it's people that you love. The easiest way is to get mad. The easiest way is to react in, like, to be angry about your partner, to scream or do something. It's the easiest way. What is the hard way? The hard way is to sit.
If today's conversation inspires you, please like it, subscribe, and share it with someone you love.
In everything that people are telling you in life, there is a meaning. There is maybe something that you don't know. And the people that love you, it's easiest to get mad. And I always say, everything in life that's going to be good, it's going to be hard for you. But choose your hard. Even the bad thing in life, going to be hard too, because you can choose. It's hard to be fit and it's hard to be fat. It's hard to be rich and it's hard to be poor. So choose your hardness in life. And I prefer always to choose, the positive thing.
Positive.
And that's life.
Life is happening around us. And with that, because of what's going on out there, maybe we'll end this podcast here. But I thank you for doing this with me, so impromptu.
Wait, I have a question for you before we finish.
Sure.
As much as I meet more your family, your wife, I met your son, and I heard a lot about Sean. What's something that you think Sean will say about bringing people together?
He's laughing his ass off. He's smiling. He's the happiest man up there right now. When I say laughing his ass off, I didn't mean laughing at us. He's laughing with us, like joyously, in the idea of building community. Sean was all about building community, about being around people, bringing people together. He loved that. He participated in those kinds of things. It's what he wanted to do. And at first I wasn't sure if it was me or him that was driving me, but I am now. He's driving the ship, and I am so happy to be a vessel that he can use through his spirit, through his soul, through his messages to me, through his words. So happy to be this vessel of bringing people together, of building dreams together, of sharing with families, sharing with kids. I have some guests coming up that a dad and two of his daughters. I'm so looking forward to the interaction in the world, to see these people and what the work that Sean started through his writing that led me in some weird, strange way to do what I'm doing today.
Yeah.
So
I love that.
So I think Sean is, I think he's loving this, absolutely loving that we're doing this right now here. That's why it's so hard for me to give this place up. I have to figure out how Foundation can buy it.
And in one sentence, what you will tell him about that project? If you need to tell Sean one sentence about that project, what you will tell him?
It's real now. It's real.
I love that.
It's happened. It's being manifested in front of our eyes. Sean introduced me to infinite possibilities. He introduced me to that concept. He introduced me to Mike Dooley, who wrote the book. He introduced me to the concept of thoughts become things. What you think about, you bring about. And so thoughts become things, Sean.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you for what you're doing.
A pleasure. Thank you for being here.
Always.
Thanks for joining me today on Building Dreams Together. If today's conversation inspired you, like it, subscribe, and share it with someone you love. Let's keep building connection and possibility, one dream at a time. To learn more about our work and our programs, visit believebecomebu.com. Until the next time, keep believing, keep becoming, and let's keep building our dreams together.